Hey guys, what is going on? It's Don here, and welcome to another batch of the Combat Beta update. So today they released a pretty huge batch for the beta, mainly for PvP, but also a lot of special attacks returning. First up is the level 138 combat calculations. They are in the beta right now, so the maximum combat is 138 again. And the combat calculations can be found in the description picture link or on the screen right now. ModPy tweeted the new calculations, and basically what has been changed is it's the old system, but with magic and range having a bigger influence on that. It's not perfect just yet, but the feedback is open for feedback. The forum is open for feedback, I mean. So we have also some new changes to armor. Currently we have the tank armor, power gear, and the hybrid. Now tank armor didn't really do much other than it having more life points and a bit more defense bonus, but that's not really much. So what they did is they gave tank armor and shields damage reduction. Previously, like the Ganodermic armor and how it absorbed armor damage, now this does as well with tank gear. So as you can see on the screen, when I equip my C-Sing, which is level 85 tank gear, and my Merciless shield, it gives me quite a lot more damage reduction. So meaning I'll be reducing 27% damage of the full hit. So that's pretty good, makes tank gear more useful if you have a tank role in a team, so that's really awesome. You also have a 0.1 damage reduction per defense level, meaning if you have level 99 defense, you'll be having 9.9 damage reduction, so defense level also plays a bigger role right now. They also changed the icons for the different combat modes like Revolution, Manual, and Momentum. They look pretty sweet now. They're really big though on my interface, but that makes it easier to right click them and choose a different option. Then they also added a new option called Always Chat, which means basically you can always talk without pressing enter if you're in combat as well. So that's really useful for those people who use Revolution during Slayer. They also made it more dangerous now by having monsters be aggressive again and not being a walk in the park and not getting attacked by anything. So that makes it more dangerous as well, and yeah, it's pretty much for every single monster, unless you already have such a high combat level they don't attack you. Now for special attacks, they added a lot of the old ones back in the game, as well adding a few new ones, like the Armour Battle Staff in this case, has some sort of rapid fire built for magic. What it does is it uses 50% adrenaline and it does like 3 hits in a quick succession. Meaning that if you use that along with wild magic, you can get a pretty combo in PvP. So the staff might be quite useful again, especially for PvP now. And other than that, there's like a huge list of the special attacks which you can find on the page. I'll link in the description. But yeah, as for PvP, have been some quite good changes. So the first one is all damage in PvP will reduce by 15%. Meaning that you cannot die that easily again and you won't see that high hits on you. So the second is that you will take 0.1 less damage per defense level, like I said earlier. This does count for PvP as well, but the armor doesn't work just yet for damage reduction. Protection prayer is now reduced 25% of the incoming damage, meaning that if you are praying now, it's not as successful as it was before. I believe it was 50% what it reduced, so I hope that everybody now prays Soul Split. It makes the fight more interesting. Eating food in PvP will no longer adrenaline. This is quite a good one if you're using momentum. As in the clip right now, I'm doing a momentum only fight and using a spec weapon to switch quickly and use a spec, for adrenaline usage. So that's quite good. Enemy adrenaline bars have been hidden in PvP. I'm not totally sure if this is a good one. If using abilities, I like to see how much adrenaline he has, so I know he's gonna use a thresholds or a ultimate, so I can eat up. But it might be good as well, because it's more of a surprise element then. So, like previously, you couldn't see how much special attacks somebody else had in PvP. So it might be good, it might be bad. Then another one is combat XP will be gained in PvP finally. So main reasons for a lot of minigames dying PvP wise is because they don't give XP anymore. Now finally they added today this on the beta. When your opponent dies or your target dies, you will be awarded for the XP for the damage you did in the fight. And when you die, you will be also rewarded for the XP you dealt on your target. So that's quite good. And yeah, basically this is like the first batch of PvP improvements that will be coming in the progression of like few weeks in the beta. So be sure to keep out your eyes open on the beta for more stuff. I think they will be adding a new PvP minigame or reworks as well, so that might be pretty cool. Alright guys, that's about it. Everything else that got changed can be found on the news article that I'll be linking in the description, so be sure to read that for the other special text. And also with the combat changes to the combat formula, they also changed the combats on the monsters again, meaning level 1001 for Nex again. QBD used to be 2000, but she's level 900 now. And as for Virago, his new combat level is 10,000 right now, so that's the highest combat level monster in the game, so that's pretty cool to see a 10,000. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. Be sure to hop on the beta, give your feedback, and yeah, that's about it. See you guys, thanks for watching.